Ultra Gamer saying here. It's been a while since the other two videos for the Rubik's Cube, but I finally figured out how to solve it, or at least the last layer. Because let me tell you, it's not easy. I'm probably gonna have to redo this anyway because there are many ways you can end up doing the third layer, so it's not all gonna be the same. But without any more further distractions, let's get started. So when we left off, we had the first two layers completed, right? Just so you know, I kind of have been messing with it to see how fast I can do it now without, you know, stopping. Because like sometimes I still mess up just a slight bit, but otherwise than that, I got it down packed. But yeah, that's why it's not completely the same as the last video. It's a little different now, but still we still got two layers. So yeah, but here's getting the third layer. So should I start this off so I don't confuse any of y'all? Alright, so once you get the first two layers, this is what the bottom layer looks like. Now sometimes it's gonna look like this, where it's just got the rod, where it's like a, you know, just a straight line. Sometimes it'll have some L-shaped thing that'll look like this, L shape. Or it'll just have a dot here, just one dot, and everything else is going to be different colors. There is not going to be anything else there, but just the dot. But since we've got the rod, it actually skips us 2 steps, because in order to start with the first part of this layer, we needed to perform these things called algorithms. It's what I heard the guys say when I tried to solve the cube. But let's get started on that. So in order to do this, there's a certain way to do it now, so you have to watch very carefully. And like I said, if you had a dot or the L shape, this would be the same algorithm you'd use for any of the other ones. But for this one, once you get this rod, you have to make sure that it's facing this way, like it's diagonal this way. It can't be this way, it has to be this way. And you have to pull it from the front here, from the front. Don't pull it up here, like this whole area, the whole bottom layer. Don't move this. Move the front part of it facing this way. So what we're going to do is pull this part. So what we're going to do is move this, the front, to the right, lift up the right, turn the top, bring this down, put it back, and turn it to the left. Now we've got our cross from the first video, if you remember, because that's what we're aiming for here. We're aiming to get the cross at the bottom, which we just got, as you can see. So now what we have to do is turn the third layer. Now we have it upside down, so this is still the third layer, but we need to turn this until at least two of the middle layers, two of the middle pieces here are aligned with their centers. So I'm going to turn it once. It's not aligned with anything. Let's turn it again. And actually it's aligned with everything. Look, see? And by align, I'm talking about the, like I said, the center pieces. So that's there, that's there, that's there, that's there. Now I would show you what you have to do if it wasn't aligned, but I'll probably redo this where I would show like solving the Rubik's Cube from beginning to end, because I think that would be easier than doing it separate. Because like I said, each time you do this, you might end up in a different situation, and you need to know what to do for those parts. So yeah, like having it like this is going to cause us to skip a step, because we don't have to do it, because we already have them all in their right spot. If they weren't, we have to perform a certain algorithm, but since it's already there, it's like, yeah. Alright, so what you want to do now is get these corners into the right positions. So for example, this white, blue, and orange. What we want to do is put this part of it in between the white, blue, and orange. As you can see, this is white, green, and orange. So this is in the wrong spot. And then we've got this yellow, blue, and orange. And this is in the wrong spot because there's no yellow here. And then we've got white, orange, and green. And this is in the wrong spot because there's no green here. But this is completely in the right spot. Now here's another thing we have to do. This algorithm is performed once you have all of these, like I said before, in the right spot. The center pieces with their center pieces. Once that's all right, then we have to perform this algorithm. And once you actually have one of these corners in the right spot, because when you don't have it in the right spot, you still perform this algorithm. But once you have one that's in the right spot, make sure it's at the bottom right corner. And I don't know if on this side it's to the left on the thing, but make sure when you're doing it that the one that's right, the one that's on the right corner, like the one that's actually right for where it needs to be, make sure it's on the bottom right of the corner. Then you perform this algorithm. You lift this up, turn this to the left, lift up the right, you bring it back. Pull it down, turn to the left, you bring this down, and you bring it back. So now let's check and see if anything's in the right spot this time. This is still in the wrong spot, this is still in the wrong spot, and this is in the wrong spot. So what we want to do is perform the same algorithm again until we have the other pieces in the right spot. So we lift it up, turn it again, lift this up, bring this back, bring this down, turn it again, bring this down, bring this back. Now you see that we've got actually two sides. Two sides are on the right side, because remember we had one, now we've got two. So now what we got left are these two. And they're actually in the right spot now. See, blue, orange, and blue, orange, and white. So you see that they're in between the blue. I said blue up here, my bad. Blue's right here, orange and white. So this is in the right spot. And the orange, yellow, and blue, they're in the right spot. So once you get to this part of the Rubik's Cube, you know that you're almost done. Now, this algorithm is probably the longest one. So, like I said, I'll probably redo this whole thing anyway. I just wanted to get this part out of the way for y'all, where I'm actually, you know, holding the Rubik's Cube the right way like this without me showing my face and all that stuff. So you can actually see me do it like with the hands and in front of you instead of like this, because I know it's probably hard for some of you this way. But here we go. To get this, we need to turn these corners into they're in the right spot. So what we're going to do is lift this up, spin the top twice, bring this down, bring this to the left, lift this up, turn to the left again, bring it down. Perform the same thing on the left side. Lift this up, spin it twice, bring this down, turn it again, lift it up, turn it once more, bring it down. Now, even though it still looks like the same, all we need to do is perform this algorithm one more time, and it should be done. If not, we just perform it again until it's done. But it should be done after this. So we're like I said, we're going to lift this up, spin it twice, bring it down, turn it again, lift it up, turn it again, bring it down. Now on the opposite side, lift this up, spin it twice, bring this down, turn it again, lift this up, turn it once more, bring it down. And there you go. Your whole cube has been solved. Now, like I said, there were some things I skipped because of the fact that I didn't have to do them. But like I said, there will be times where you need to do certain algorithms to solve the cube. But yeah, it's not that hard to learn once you like mastered it and everything. I still have trouble with it a little bit myself, but I'm talking about like memorization wise, like when it comes to doing certain things. But for the most part, I've got it down packed. So now that you know, if you have one, go pick up your Rubik's Cube and try it out and see if you can solve it. I mean, like I said, I will definitely try, and I've said this plenty of times already, but like I just want to make y'all know that I will try to do a rework of this video of the whole thing, not 1, 2, and 3. I should have probably just done that from the start, but it's kind of hard to do that right now. So this is what I got. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this helped you out, and I will see you in the next video. Alright guys, later.